You can ask any question. Don't ask what is the color of my mustache. Otherwise, you can ask any question. Sip Siri, Sip Nimi, Sip Atmanand, Sip Renuka, Doctor, Sip Alak, Sip Girija, Sip Krishna, Sip M, Sip Rajanand, Sip Anand, Sip Samatma, Sip Vinayak, Sip Tasi, Sip Parvatiyama, Sip Lakshmi, Sip Shair, Sip Sagai, Sip Siva, Sip Prakash, Sip Mataji, Sip Sita, Sip Girishanand, Sip Sadanand, Sip Yogini, Sip Sachin, Sip Ahem Atma, Sip Premchand, Sip Premchandji, Sip Harshal, Sip Sukhi, Sip Chidanand, Sip Pik, Sip Soham, Sip Kamalji, Sip Ha. Rest of you, welcome back to the call. A call of enlightenment for those who are seeking enlightenment. Otherwise, you can go to the ocean and be thirsty. You can be in front of so much water and you can still. The subject of spiritual awakening is not an easy subject. Unfortunately, people don't understand that spiritual awakening is not only some Babas, for the Babas, sannyasis, tapasvis, sadhus, Sant Maharaj. Spiritual awakening is for those people who want to discover the purpose of life. Spiritual awakening is for those people who want to discover eternal happiness. Spiritual awakening is for those people who want peace. Spiritual awakening is a very vast subject, but it is unfortunate that people don't understand the meaning, and the whole world is running after an illusion. Okay, questions? Oh, nobody's still today. Garam hone do. I'm having berry tea till you start. Yogini, Sukhi. Okay, I told you before you start, before Yogini and Sukhi, you must ask questions till you say you are completely enlightened. If you have not yet reached that aha moment, then you must find out what is it. Every day you must think of a question. It's time for me to remind you. Every day you must have. There was not a single day in my life I went to Dada and I did not have questions. I had dozens of questions. I'm telling you, it's only when you have a question you can get the answer. Without question, there can be no answer. Yogini Sukhi Krishna.
Shivam, sir.
Shivoham.
I can understand why I am not getting my aha moment because I'm still stuck in this boga.
So then
Just
enjoy the
now,
boga.
we about it. I want to enjoy the boga, but at the same time, when I uh, come to the yoga part, I feel that this is waste. But then now, like 8 days, we had gone out of station. We enjoyed the trip, and then felt like okay, now we should go back home. We are so tired now. We should go back home. I want to ask that why that feeling doesn't come, that why not that home, what is here that we are still hanging around.
You mean coming back from where you went to this home where you came here? Yeah, because
No,
ultimately there is. You're saying coming back from the holiday back to your home is what you are saying. You wanted to go back home.
yeah, but I am thinking this is my home, but really that is our home, no? Paramdham is our home. Then what are
Obviously,
we
that is
stuck
your
in this boga?
because of avidya, because you're not understanding that this you're not understanding this body is not you. You're not, although you're listening to Zoom call every day, you're not understanding that you are the Atma, you are Paramatma, you are not understanding the truth of life. And you know that whatever you did and come, you go there, that is all sukh, dukh, that all up and down, and there's so many things keep on happening. What you go, even I go for 8 days or 10 days, I don't go for pleasure. That if I had to go for pleasure, I could not travel, for your information. I just go for a peace. Peace is then you would like to be that peace forever, but I have to come back home. because I have podcast, I have temple, I have this, I have to come back for my duty, right? I have to come back for part of my mission. So you're not thinking of that Param Dham because you don't realize that what is that Param Dham. You, even though you've heard it 100 times, it is the. In other words, you went for 8 days. How much time you had in silence? Could silence? Where is meditation?
No, I
Silence.
was
How much time?
silence में थी, sir.
How much more
Mornings
time?
and night.
More.
बीच
Ah.
में नहीं.
But whole day samsara.
घूमना.
Whole so
Yes.
see, when they are doing ghumna, we are so always when you do ghumna, then you go, then again next time you want one more ghumna. You say, I want to go again for holiday. I want to go again, I want to see this, I want to. So as long as we are running after the sense to satisfy our sense pleasures, then we are always, we will continue to be slaves. Without that sense pleasure satisfaction, we cannot be happy. And you cannot always get sense pleasure and satisfaction. There will be some under something which is not okay. This problem, this lafda, that always will come. Sukh dukh will be there. Raga dvesha, which means there will always be pleasure and pain. You agree or not?
Yes, I agree. But still, I'm not getting tired of this, sir. I want to get tired of this. Only if I get tired of this will I jump that side. That
You
also
will
I
never get
realize.
you will never get tired of this. You will be gone and you will be reborn and it will continue one more cycle. Unless you realize that this cycle has no meaning. If I had not realized, I would not have shut my business. If I had not realized, I would not have shut all the. Today also, I don't like to go to. I used to go to Singapore, for example. Just give you an example. I love Singapore, beautiful place. I love to go. I went so many times. Now I don't like to go. I used to go to Hong Kong. I've been to Hong Kong 100 times. I've not gone last 10 years to Hong Kong. I don't want to go to Hong Kong. It's very nice. It's very good. It's very lot of fun. Lot of, I'm using the word lot of fun.
Fun, yes.
But you should be done with fun. You want a fun which is greater than fun. This is exactly what I call PPP. You are still in the first P. Little bit second P. You have not reached the third P. Because you have not reached the third P, let me tell you, there is still fear, worry, stress, there is still anger, there is pride, there is all these things that's making us unhappy. You agree or you don't agree with me? Fear is there, worry is there or
I
not there?
wholly agree with you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because we have not discovered purpose, sir, Yogini. A purpose, you know the purpose. You have to realize the purpose. You understand everything what we talk in this Zoom call. But you are still okay. Other
Yes.
than I went 8 days, I went for holiday. I'm very unhappy. I'm happy holiday. Now I'm come here, I become unhappy. What is the point? Can we be on holiday 365 days? No, but we should be happy 365 days. How to be happy 365 days? How to be happy 24 by 7? That is PPP. So you have to pay, you have to find a way to enjoy pleasure. Am I telling you give up pleasure? I'm not saying. But that should not be the primary happiness. Peace. For me, today, whole day,
Yes,
Sunday,
sir.
I must have spent about 4 hours in silence in the day, whole day, not evening, night, morning. No. During the active day, I must have spent 4 hours in silence. You start enjoying silence. You start enjoying peace. It's more fun than going in a train and a plane. I go in a plane. I spend time in 4 hours in consciousness, quietly with myself. I am in consciousness in the plane. That's why I love to go in the plane. I don't talk to anybody in the plane. I don't talk to anybody in the plane, but I'm in full consciousness. Try to
Yes,
contemplate.
sir.
Come back if you have a doubt. Sukhi Krishna,
Thank you.
Yashwant, Sachin, Siba. Now the queue has started. 8:55 it closes. 8:55. Sukhi,
Shivon, sir, I bow
Shiva.
down to all the soul in the call. My question was I heard that podcast with Mataji. which you had shared today. So in that, she has mentioned about you have to complete even your sanchit karma. Till then, there is rebirth. So that gave
till
me a
till the rebirth goes on, the sanchit karma. I don't know what exact line she has told. I have to hear, but the moment you are liberated from karma, you are liberated from sanchit karma. She knows it. She's from Ramakrishna order, so she has no doubt about that.
no. I
So
had
I
a
don't.
doubt. So I wanted
What
to clear.
you, if you would like to come back here clearly, what you remember the line exactly what she's saying? What is the question and answer?
It was about rebirth, and then she mentioned you have to clear. Of course, there was also a sentence where you had mentioned when you have transcended your means the doership is gone, and if you are in a karma yogi, then she said yes, definitely you can get moksha. That
See,
also she.
Sanchita karma is there, right? It's not that it is not there, but
Yeah.
it is there because the mind and ego is there out of karana shari, out of ignorance. When the mind and ego is not there, then the Sanchit karma, you tell me, you can talk to Mataji and tell Sanchit karma belongs to whom? Sanchit karma only belongs to the mind and ego. The mind and ego is not there, Sukhi, then there's no Sanchit karma. If
Okay.
the verity is where? The
In the cup,
verity is where? If there is no cup,
there is no tea.
no tea.
Yes, you have clearly mentioned.
If you have a doubt, you please record that portion and send to me if you still have a doubt. Just do an audio recording from your mobile, play it the
I'll be
YouTube.
hearing again once. It was
Yeah,
very good, sir.
yeah. So good. If you like it, please record. She's a very senior person.
Yes, yes.
She's Pravrajika Divyananda Prana. It's
Hmm.
easy to remember if you remember the three parts. Divyananda Prana. Divyananda Prana. Pravrajika. Pravrajika is they call like a doctor. Pravrajika, Mataji. They call her Mataji.
Hmm.
Okay. So I try to reach as many people as possible. We are trying to take the message. That's why even now Renuka is working on some more podcasts. She says, as an instrument, Renuka is saying, I want this message to reach the world. So I said, you're a divine instrument. Krishna has arranged so many podcasts. I was
Yes.
just looking at the list. How many Krishna? 5, 6, 7 podcasts? I know how many podcasts she has done. She's did, I remember Bodhananda ji, Somnath ji, I think Vimlananda, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not, which who she has done so many podcasts. You remember Krishna? It's your time, but how many podcasts you have done? You remember?
I don't remember the number, but yeah, that was just it happened. It's not.
No, no. Lena, you did. No, Lena, you did.
No, no. I'm not connected with the filmy world, sir.
No, no, good. But you are coming to the spiritual world. You did this one. This lady, Osho's secretary, Sheila, you did.
The Yoga of
Really?
Immortals, Nitin Bhaiya. Yoga of Immortals was there.
Who was yoga?
From London, he spoke
Ah.
on Shiva Yogi.
Shiva Yogi. Okay. Shiva Yogi. Shivanand. Swami Shivanand.
No, Shiva Yogi. Nitin Bhaiya. Anyway, chalo, sir. It was just it happened. I don't know how things are happening. And whom I thought would be easy is not happening. And anyway, so my question
We are,
is, I'm
we are,
asking.
Krishna, we have no goal to achieve.
Yeah, I know that.
We are in complete surrender.
Yeah, true.
Prabhuji, Kripa kar. If Prabhuji says we do podcast, next
True.
week they are telling me 5 podcasts next 1 week. So sometimes I tell as much I tell them I request them don't do more than 1 podcast per day. Now they are doing 2 podcasts in 1 day plus Zoom plus Instagram. So I tell thoda go slow.
Even
Huh?
Sheila, even Ma Sheila also, I just bumped into her. It was not planned or
No, no,
anything.
very good. Keep talking. Now we are trying to do happiness podcast with anybody who society respects. It doesn't have to be. It can be actor, lawyer. It can be. We are now because we want to teach people
I don't know.
happiness.
I don't know if you're interested in, because that day when you were saying about most of my friends are in very senior IAS officers, literate people and authors and all that. So, but they are
Author
not
we can
much
do.
connected.
No,
They are not much connected to spirituality. So I was like,
yeah, we
okay.
can do happiness podcast. What is happiness? We are now doing with all. I'm going to meet with one of the richest diamond merchants who gave a big diamond peacock to Narendra Modi. I'm going to Surat to do a happiness podcast with a Gujarati gentleman. Only on what is the meaning for a millionaire, billionaire, for a diamond merchant, what is happiness? So we are trying to do like that. Okay, your question, Krishna.
I was not planning to ask because of your intro. You said you need to ask. Yes, sir, we are not. I'm not like waiting for an aha moment because the calls are very nourishing. Very, I don't know what to explain about the calls, but still, I understand there is a huge, a void, a kind of not understanding or not comprehending. And there are moments I become in intense bliss. At the same time, I go into depth of agony also, especially
वो
with
लिख-
these calls.
वो लिखता है वो list. Whenever you feel agony, you must
And
write
nothing
down.
to connect, nothing to do with world, so but my sadhana is very, I'm very disciplined. I've come out from most of the worldly things, but I'm not getting anywhere. So there are many times
Today I'm telling you, you are not getting anywhere. Who's telling you this?
no, this is why I stopped. I thought I will not ask because then
I'm
you'll
just
say it's the
explaining,
mind,
Krishna.
it's the mind
Krishna,
state, it's a mind state.
I'm
But what can I do with that mind state?
nothing to do. Become BBC.
No, it doesn't work for me.
It will work.
I can ignore. I can ignore. I can say one mantra which is effective, but it's not working. Is I think okay, baad mein jao. Koi baat nahi. Maybe I'm not eligible. I have to work harder. And for example, even the questions, call me बहुत अच्छा लगता है, but then it keeps haunting within. Then I think why did he ask this question? For example, which came first, sit or soul? You asked that question, no? So at the end of it, you were giving an answer only SIP is. That from the day one, we all understand in Advaita only SIP is. But so when the question is asked in duality and then the answer is given in non-duality, that is a one fit all answer. For everything you can say only the SIP is. But then I couldn't understand then what was the need of that call. And then many things like that. So it's my I know it is my mind chattering, but this is the way I talk to myself. Then I think these are the answers I need to get myself. So how long am I, many things, I don't know where I as I said, I'm not getting anywhere. And yeah, and everything you say I try to follow. And yeah.
In the Bible, they say it is the darkest before dawn. What is the meaning? It's the darkest before dawn. It means before that complete awakening, the mind tries very hard to stop. For that, we must be in Shant. We must
No,
be
it
in the
is not
mode.
stopping. I would like to correct. I was thinking, is the mind trying to disturb me? No, nothing negative. It's not negative. It is like probing me to, go further and deeper. And then I understand life is itself is meaningless. I find life so meaningless. I do everything. By God's grace, I don't lack anything in the worldly plane or worldly dimension. But I find within me, I find it so meaningless. And then what to do with this life, kind of. And yeah, then there are some questions which, because of the happiness circle, I do a lot of hearing your uh, all the again and again. And then one young boy asked, I don't know whether this question also, everything I'm ignoring and ignoring and ignoring. He was saying, इतना आप ego के लिए बोलता है, mind के लिए बोलता है. Why in the realization of the yogi, in every page his picture is given, in every page, why is, so that means though he says he's Atman in Ravi, in everywhere his face is given. So I don't have an answer to such. I said, that is, he's not doing it, is his other team doing. I just ward off that question, but I think finally, there is
Do
so
you
much
know?
of
Do you
theory.
know? Do you know? So you will ask questions. So do you know from when I started writing a book? I started. When do you think I got awakened in 2014? Then when I started writing a book, I started writing 2000 after 2016, 2015, 16. I started writing. In 2017, I wrote 10 books. Then 2018, I wrote 10, 12, then 12 books every year. First 50 books. How many books? First, no photo of AiR. How many books, Krishna? Not one book or two books or three books or five books. How many books? First 50 books. no picture of air. Then the people who were, I told my goal is to take the message to the people to get awakened, to get eternal happiness. They said, not possible. I said, why not possible? They said, first of all, your name is idiotic. Your name is bakwas. Your name is like Air India, Air Canada, Air All India Radio, Air. They said, first of all, your name is bakwas. I said, sorry, I can't change my name. Then they said, on top, you don't allow us to put your photo. That means you become a non-identifiable identity. Are you understanding what I'm saying? They're saying you cannot take the message to the world. So, because of that, this photograph had to be empty. If you go and see, if you go and see if you have got old book of karma, old book of happiness, there is no photo.
I'm not saying in the other books. I'm saying in the realization of the yogi, in the chapters, I'm not the ego, I'm not the mind. उस chapters के ऊपर भी आपका everywhere this picture is coming as a, as a logo kind of.
I will
That is
check.
where,
I don't know
that
why
is
it's
where
like that.
I'm not saying it is आपका मैं कौन हूँ
नहीं,
आपसे
वो
ये
design,
बात
what
करने
you
के
said,
लिए.
the design.
But this was a question which came to me,
I
and
don't think every
I
page.
just.
I don't think every page पे photo है, but I will
Most
check.
of the pages had your face. So I never noticed this also. When I read, I was more interested in the literature part of it. And I say questions, and then even the soul coming, and one day the call was, when does, which came first, consciousness or
The body, the
body?
human
This
body.
means that after the call, there are so many things, so many questions which come up. So what is consciousness? Consciousness, as you say, बहुत अलग अलग context में अलग अलग connotations है. So sometimes the call,
But you need,
leaves us.
but you need to get clarity of your understanding. No, not what I am saying or the world is saying. You need to get your understanding. For that, you can ask question. And if you don't ask the question, you will not find better clarity. If you don't ask the question, you will find more confusion in your head. That is the condition where you are right now. You should be asking 10 questions every day. A person like you who's so active in the subject, you should be asking 10 questions every day. Don't hesitate in asking. Do not, I'm telling you, there is no other way. I used to ask Dada questions like a mad fellow. People used to laugh. Oh, आ गया, Ravi आ गया. Mr. Question. They call me Mr. Question. If I come means everybody says हो गया, सत्यानाश हो गया. अभी दादाजी का time हो गया. ये अभी, and Dada would tell everybody shut up. Everybody get out. Come on, Ravi, ask questions. Because life is about getting answers. Enlightenment is about answers. Awakening is about answers. We must get answers. If you are in a situation where the answers are not coming clearly, please, and folded hand, please, I request you ask. कुछ भी 10 क्वेश्चन, सिली क्वेश्चन, इडियोटिक क्वेश्चन, क्यों तुम्हारा मुंह ऐसा है, तुम्हारा क्यों फैंसी टी शर्ट पहनता है, ask any question. I don't stop you from asking any question. Have I told in this Zoom call, ये question मना है? Have I told like that?
What? See, that is why I respect the call so much. I'm telling you, the call is so nourishing. But then पहले वाले questions नहीं है, अलग अलग questions आ जाता है, and मुझे लगता है
Please
कि कब
ask.
तक.
अभी आज से शुरू करो. अभी come back in the next round with one question. And from tomorrow onwards, not one, minimum 2-3 questions. Still you say अभी कोई question नहीं है. The call is meant to create questions, my dear. Every call is supposed to create 2-3 questions for the next day. Otherwise, the speaker is a failure. If I don't create questions in your head, means I am dead. No, you must ask. Every question is meant to create that further, one layer, one more layer, one more layer. It's just like the frog that was trying to one frog was trying to get out of a pot of milk and kept on struggling. Then they said the milk became curds. He was on top of the curds. So we have to go on asking questions. So please ask. Okay? And don't, you will get this despondency feeling sometimes that comes with nothing wrong. It will go till you feel Satchidanand. You will get that eternal bliss. I don't want that kabhi khushi, kabhi ananda, kabhi a feeling of good. No, I want that to change. Awakening is that for those who want to know. Awakening means you are in the state of eternal bliss all the time. All the time. Kabhi, you've seen me. How many years you know me?
2 years.
When you've seen me unhappy.
So I'm also, now when I'm talking to you, I don't know, I became emotional, but I don't think any one of my family members have seen me unhappy. I
Good.
don't. I
Then
don't. I'm happy in
it's
the
good.
world, but my purpose is not, I कभी मुझे लगता है कि क्या, I don't know, I feel, what am I doing? And, 24/7, very less time I, do other things other than spiritual work. So मुझे
You're,
कभी-कभी
do
yeah.
things that make you happy. Do more things that make you happy.
No, happiness is reading this and understanding this only, but I'm not getting any aha moment, as
You are
Yogini
getting
also said.
you're going long way forward. You're getting this feeling. It will go. This feeling will go. Don't worry about it. It will go. ठीक है? Yashwant Sachin, Sibas Sukhi, Atmanand Bliss, Jata Shankar. Yashwant, is Yashwant there? If Yashwant is not there,
Uh,
yes, Yashwant.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, my question is, even though desire is created by mind, why we stuck in that? For example, if a sweet is in front of me, I know that I have to not eat more. I have to eat in a very constant manner. But the craving remains inside. That, for example, I'm saying, uh, we have to suppress the desire, or
You don't have to suppress the desire. You have to be in consciousness. In consciousness, the mind which is creating the craving and the desire will be replaced with the intellect. When the intellect is there, the intellect will not let the mind create this negative desire, the craving. The intellect will say, don't I met a person, he was 70 kilos. Somebody close to me. The son of my team member, one of my closest team members' son, from 70 kilos, he went up to 150 kilos. From 70 kilos to 150 kilos. He was going to die. He was about to die. Then, with a lot of sadhana, with the discipline, he has come back to 90 kilos. Now, yesterday night, I met him. He has come down to 90. He has lost 60 kilos. He has lost 60 kilos, but he put on 80 kilos. All this is game of the mind. The mind is so powerful. The mind is such a rascal. It is making 8 billion people miserable. 8 billion people. It is creating war. It is creating killing. I was just saying, 1,000 people died in earthquake and they're making a big issue. We are slaughtering millions of animals every day. Millions. We are slaughtering millions of animals. I was shocked to I studied how many animals, millions of animals every day we are slaughtering.
but you said he lost the 60 kilos.
Yeah.
He lost due to his uncle, or he is in
Discipline.
his
Due
conjuring.
to sadhana, due to control, self-control, intellect, willpower.
Yeah,
You must, you
somebody
must,
says that we have to not suppress the mind. If you suppress
no,
that,
then you follow
that
that, then follow that, you will be in your grave.
yeah,
You follow that, you will be miserable forever and you will be born and again you will come back, again you will go, again you will come. That is the biggest mistake, not to suppress the mind. Lot of people who are saying, oh, mind ko thoda chodo, mind ko kabhi kabhi chodo. Finished, you're dead. If you let the mind take care of you, it will kill you. In my book number 7, I wrote, kill the mind before the mind kills you. I wrote this book in 2016
yes,
with the photo of a joker on the front, only joker.
yeah,
So kill the mind before the mind kills you. You have to kill the mind. Okay, Yashwant?
yes. Sir. Killing means we have to in consciousness. That's the only way.
If you have to kill the mind, you have to still the mind. If you
Kill
still
the
the
mind.
mind, if you still the mind, then you can be locked in consciousness. You activate the intellect. You block the mind, there is no mind. Then the mind again will come back. Stop it. Close the door. Don't let it enter.
That is how the by practice I have to do.
Yes, everyday practice. Everyday practice. If the mind starts
Yes.
coming, you stop, you watch the mind. They say, hey, monkey, hey, koti, hey, koti, come on. Hey, monkey, hey, monkey, hey, monkey, hey, monkey. The moment the mind comes, immediately watch the mind. It will
Yes.
stop. If you watch the mind, it will stop immediately.
Thank you, sir.
Sachin,
Yes.
thank you. Thank you. And keep asking questions. Don't hesitate. Sachin and Siba. Yes, Sachin.
Shivam Guruji.
Siba. Yes, sir. Bolo.
Guruji, I'm just reading your book, the realization of yogi. In that book, I was going through that. It says that if one wants to get awakened, or enlightened, needs to leave the world. Like you have to be a yogi to be actually, get enlightenment. So, how do you see that? I mean, like,
You don't
do
have
I
to.
have to?
You don't have to leave the world. You have to find moments where you get out of the world. It may be, for example, 4 hours a day. Suppose 4 hours a day you lock yourself and you're reading a book. That is leaving the world.
Mm.
You cannot be saying, okay, you're watching a realization of a yogi. Hey, good sixer, man. Good sixer. Chakka maar diya. Realization of a yogi. How many more runs, stupid yaar? How many more runs? 3 balls, 6 runs. Okay, realization of yogi. How? This
No,
you
no,
cannot do.
not doing that. If
No, no,
I'm
I'm
reading,
giving an
then
example.
if I'm
I'm
reading
giving an
example.
I'm
Okay.
giving an example.
Hmm.
You don't have to go to Banaras and Kashi and Prayagraj.
Ah.
You don't have to go to Himalayas. You don't have to go anywhere. You can go to your terrace. You can just lock your room for 4 hours and read a book. That is called leaving the world.
Okay.
You need to
That's what.
get time. You need to get me time. PQT. It's called PQT, means personal quiet time. Either you can do it for 1 month in the year, or you can do it for 1 or 2 days in the week, or you can do it for 2 hours every day. Everybody has got their own lifestyle. But you need to spend time in consciousness. You need to spend time with SIP.
Also, I'm trying to do the meditation which you have given. No, that's for like almost like 1 hour. So I tried doing that today. Actually, I tried that. In fact, tried that before also, but today was a really nice one. I tried for 1 hour. Uh, uh, does this meditation when you do is what is the silence, or apart from that, so you need silence time?
I don't know which meditation you did. When you're in meditation, when you're in a guided meditation,
Yeah, the
when you're
guided meditation by
when,
you.
when you're suppose you're completely to the point.
Hmm.
Where is the mind? The mind you cannot find. Suppose you're fully engrossed in that. That means at that point of time you have no mind. The mind is not thinking thoughts.
Hmm.
So that is the way you still your mind. That is the way you reduce the number of thoughts. You slow down MTR, your mental thought rate. So whatever be the method, you have to switch off the mind. The moment you switch on the mind will say, "अरे यार अभी लड्डू खाने का यार." Mind will say, "अच्छा अभी हमारे को डोसा चाहिए डोसा." The mind will immediately the moment the mind is free, it will jump like a monkey.
Not true. I'm reading that book, so it definitely talks a lot of monkey there.
So we have to tame the monkey. We have to make it a monk. The tail is EY, ever yelling, ever yearning. Cut the
Yes.
noise. Cut the noise. Listen, every day talk to Sip. Every day just sit down quietly and say, talk to Sip. Hi Sip, how are you? I know I am not I. I know I am you only. You are the ocean. I am just a wave. I know this body also is you, but I'm struggling to realize you. Talk to Sip. It's
So
a good habit.
you think somebody will talk to me in reply to that, or will my inner voice will talk?
Your inner voice will talk in its own. I talk to Sip every day. Every day, there's not a single day I don't talk to Sip. Then somebody will say, how are you going to talk to Sip? Means duality. No, I talk to Sip as Sip talking to Sip. As Atma and Ravi talking to Sip means both are same.
Great. I'm just getting done with the third book, which this one. If I can get some more books
I
to
already
read.
gave you guidance when I was in Finland. You spoke to me, right? I gave you your clear
Yes.
challenge.
Yeah,
So don't
I'm
forget. Get your
no that I'm doing. But the third book I'm reading, I'm done.
good,
Getting done.
good.
So I need more books. If I can get some PDFs, I will write.
I'll send you the message. I'll send you. We have got 90 PDFs.
Right. I'll go through that.
90 PDFs available. Thank you. Sachin, Siba. Siba and Sukhi. Sukhi finished, but she's back. Siba and Sukhi. And then Atmanand. Siba, Sukhi, Atmanand.
Guruji Pranam and
Pranam, Mataji, bolo.
Guruji, I was very much today, Guruji, and I was remembering you for opening my real eyes, Guruji. So I had many things today, Guruji, and the day was too good today, Guruji.
Very good.
I could spend it very nicely because ना गुरुजी कभी कभी नहीं समझता है पर कभी कभी गुरु की बात याद आती है तो we try to overcome that, Guruji.
बहुत नमस्कार, बहुत अच्छा, आई एम हैप्पी.
Even I am also happy, Guruji, because गुरुजी एक टाइम भी ऐसा नहीं जाता कि एंड आई एम थैंकफुल टू यू फ्रॉम माय हार्ट बिकॉज ना गुरुजी एक टाइम भी ऐसा जाता नहीं है कि अगर मुझे नहीं गुरुजी ने नहीं बताया होता तो मुझे मालूम ही नहीं होता कि दूसरों को शांति देने से कितनी शांति लगती है. तो दैट आई रियलाइज्ड गुरुजी टुडे.
दूसरे तो सिप है, एवरीबॉडी सिप सिप
क्या
सिप
गुरुजी?
से प्यार करेंगे तो सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा.
हाँ गुरुजी, अभी ऐसे होता है कि टुडे आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम आई वेंट ऑन ग्राउंड, गुरुजी, and after long time, after 2 years, I saw my friend. I don't have many friends, Guruji, गिने चुने होते, but when I saw her ना, I felt like running away from her, Guruji. मतलब ऐसा लगता है ये मतलब ना अभी मतलब still she caught me, and then फिर ऐसे होने लगा, irritate होने लगा, गुरुजी. Initially I used to have much talks with her, पर गुरुजी ऐसा क्यों हुआ गुरुजी? मतलब ऐसे
because when we are on the spiritual path, we start realizing other people are so meaningless. So, उनकी बातें, उनकी habits, उनकी pleasures are so ridiculous. People कुछ बात करते हैं, आपको लगता है क्या पागल जैसे बात करते हैं.
Guruji, but we should not get irritated, na, Guruji.
No, we should say, Prabhu, Lord, forgive them. They know not what they say. See, you should not even feel a feeling of supremacy. ऐसा ना फीलिंग होने, अरे मैं तो बढ़ गई, मैं तो आगे बढ़ गई, देखो मेरी फ्रेंड है, थोड़ी सारी रबिश है, बकवास है मेरी फ्रेंड ना. आपको प्रभु की कृपा है. प्रभु, थैंक यू प्रभु, आपने मुझे मेरी आंखें, रियल आईज खोल दी. यू ओपनड माय रियल आईज, therefore I am grateful to you. Be in that state of gratitude. I am telling you, those who are evolved in the state of evolution, I meet so many people sometimes, उनको सुन के मुझे इतनी हंसी आता है. I can't laugh. I go to big YPO meetings. I meet millionaires, billionaires. वो बात करते हैं जैसे कोई अविद्या, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं पता उसको. तो फिर क्या करना? What to do? We should be calm, and we should speak few good words. Tell them some guidance. कि सब कुछ, the world is temporary. We must realize the truth. प्रभु तुम्हारे अंदर है. They will not agree. They will not listen. थोड़ा बोल के फिर टाटा बोल के, टाटा बाय बाय बोल के आ जाना.
Okay. And Guruji, and when we decide to stay in silence, why it happens that we have to open the mouth only, Guruji? मतलब इतना decide करती हूँ ना आज मतलब giving instruction. I don't hate all this, Guruji. अभी मुझे realize हो रहा है, Guruji, सब कुछ. But
it will happen.
वो
Keep
situation.
practice. It's called sadhana. Sadhana means continue your spiritual discipline. It takes sadhana. You must be sincere. It will not happen just like that. जो प्रभु देखता है, जो sincere है, जिसको प्रभु देखता है, जिसको प्यास है, मुमुक्षु है, जिज्ञासु है, प्रभु उनके लिए डोर ओपन करता है. The door will open. Continue your path. Continue your path.
And
कल आप कितना वाइल्ड मूड में थे, मैं कितने गाली देना, मुझे आपको गाली देना था, बेवकूफ, ये वो क्या क्या मैं आपको बोला, क्यों
नहीं,
बोला?
I don't feel, गुरुजी, आप कुछ भी बोलते तो मुझे कुछ फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता है, गुरुजी.
इसलिए आपको बोलता हूं मैं.
नहीं,
किसी और को बोलूंगा, वो कॉल से भाग जाएंगी. नेक्स्ट डे कॉल से नहीं.
गुरुजी, मैं आपको छोड़ने वाली ही नहीं ना, कितना भी कुछ भी होने.
ओके, चलो, ओके, टाइम अप.
नहीं गुरुजी, सुनो, और एक बात. हाँ गुरुजी, today I saw myself. I was just lying and I saw myself dead, Guruji, and I was witness of that body. So I was just observing that body, and in that I went to 8 मिनट के बाद फिर 7-8 मिनट, I don't know how many minutes, Guruji. Then after that I opened my eyes and then I felt what is going on. तो Guruji, मतलब I had nice realization today, that only I have to tell you.
Thank you. Good. Keep it going. Sukhi and Atmanand.
Shivam sir, just now you mentioned about the happiness webinar. So once you had done, will you be doing that also? Happiness webinar you had done once.
Yeah, but we have to find the right audience. Suppose we find a corporate of 500 people, somebody wants a happiness webinar, we can do it. Otherwise, we don't want to do it we don't want to create a marketing event. Suppose somebody has got 1,000 people in a company. Just Renuka told me, can you talk on peace? She told me, can you? So I can talk on peace. For example, peace is a very important subject. Suppose there's a corporate company with 300 people, 400 people, 1,000 people. We can do a webinar with those people like that. And then whoever wants to join can join. But otherwise, I have no time left
Correct.
to find people to come. No. For example, all of you, you want to do a retreat. I have told it's up to you. You want a retreat, you plan the retreat. I am not anymore going to do the I can do the retreat. I can arrange the retreat, but you all have to have your own interest when you want to do the retreat. And I said, if suppose 10 people want to meet for 1 or 2 days for an advanced retreat, all these are possibilities. If 10 people want to meet sometime for 1 or 2 days for an advanced, deep, detailed discussion, all this is possible. Okay, Atmanand, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Atmanand,
Yeah, Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
Yeah, so when you're talking to Krishna, I remembered that in 2018 I had come to the Shiva temple and I saw all your books as AiR books, and I was wondering what is this AiR? That name did not resonate with me. So, I couldn't connect with you at that time actually.
When you met, you said you contacted me in
I come
2018.
to the temple in 2018 actually.
Okay, and then?
Yeah, I mean, this thing was written as AiR, AiR, AiR. So I was just wondering what is this AiR?
And
It
there was no
didn't make
photo.
any sense.
And there was no photo on the book, nothing.
Photo, I don't remember, but at that time it looked like what is this name? So
No, in 2018, I had banned them from putting my photo anywhere. It was literally banned. I think, I'm not sure when the photograph we started using. Maybe 2020, I think we released. I permitted them to use the photo only in 2020. Blitz will know. I never allowed them to use photographs.
So I had one more question. So we also spoke about twin karma, and we all realize that everything is a result of our karma, right? Either the past or the present karma. So that being the case, then there is no role for luck in life, right? Or luck itself is past karma.
What do you mean by luck? What do you understand by luck?
Luck means, you're getting something which you don't deserve or you have not done anything towards it.
So you still believe after being with me on the call for such a long time, you think things are happening by chance?
Actually, see, I have one incident to relate, right? So maybe my prarabdha karma was very bad because the first 20 years of my life, I really struggled very bad on multiple fronts, actually. And now, I live a very, peaceful life. I'm settled in many aspects, but I don't see that I've done anything specific to get it, actually.
So first of all, there's no magic show in this world. There's no, you understand, as an intelligent man, you believe in magic? His Wi-Fi is playing trick. Atmanand, are you there? Atmanand. Okay, he'll come back. I think we have lost Atmanand. Can you hear me? I'm not sure if you can hear me. Switch off your video if you can hear me, and come back on audio if you can hear me, Atmanand. So sometimes like this, if a person gets frozen. So we will as soon as Atmanand comes, we'll continue with conversation. Blitz. Very interesting, no? What Atmanand says. Atmanand says, nothing I have done. Just like that, everything happened in my life become very good magic. There's no magic. There's nothing called, there's only trick. There's a trick is there, tricks. There's no magic in this world. There's nothing called magic. It's all skill. It's a trick. Trick of the hand, trick of the body, trick of the eyes, trick of the mind, whatever. Yes, Bliss.
Hi, Shram everyone.
Yes, my
Love
dear.
you, love you all.
Love you.
I would like to say something because it's not always possible for me to find question, and it's very hard to find what I have to ask. I don't know what I'm missing and everything. So how I can suppose to find a question to ask?
But take a big piece of paper. Take a big sheet, and then write what you have to achieve. Finally, where you want to reach. What is the purpose? What is your goal ultimately? What you need?
I cannot know what is my purpose. Is not my choice.
No. You want liberation. You want God realization.
Right. Yeah. This. You're right.
So you
But
write. You write whatever you like in French, then you translate in English, and you write where you are now. Today I am here. What is holding me back? What is the gap? Why am I not reaching there? What is missing? Suppose today I'm cooking a dish. I'm cooking a dish, you know.
Yes.
After cooking, I take a spoon and I taste it. Why I taste it? I
What
see,
is
oh,
missing inside?
no salt is there, or no pepper is there, or no
Mm.
Tabasco or something. Then you must taste and you must see what is missing. And then you can ask the question, oh, like this, like this. Suppose today I am I'm in a computer class. My computer program having a problem. I ask my teacher, why this program is having a problem? Why? What is the solution? So we must
Mm.
ask the question to get the solution.
Okay, but if I'm not able to see what is missing,
Then send me the picture. Write a picture in translate in English and send me the picture on
okay, I
WhatsApp.
will do it.
If I see your picture, if I and see, this is where talking to your mentor is very important. The problem,
Yes.
let me explain to you today, all of you in this call. Many of you are talking to me one on one, individually. Many are not talking. So some people, they call me. I'm in Switzerland. Hello, I want to ask you something. They talk to me for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, only 5 minutes. But they talk to me. Last week I was in Finland. Sachin talked to me. Now Sachin would talk to, if he had not spoken to me, he would have gone in some other direction. He spoke to me for
Ah,
10 minutes. 10 minutes he spoke to me, and then he took the correct direction. Where to go, what to do, how to do. So it's very important to talk.
yes, I understand, but you know how I'm shy. It's sometime I will call, and if I don't get answer, I will don't redo because I'm shy to call and I don't want
Don't
to
be,
disturb. You know how
don't
I am.
Yeah, so you can. That's why because difficult to call me. I have a person. I have a person Vaishali. I put a person to arrange the call. You don't have to run behind me. I have arranged a person. She is arranging the call. I don't. She will tell when I'm free. Call now. Call like that. So I have arranged a situation. Anybody on the Zoom call, they want to take a personal call. I'm able to talk for a few minutes to give guidance. I can't talk very long, but I talk for 5 or 10 minutes and I give the guidance and the person can move forward.
Okay, I
So
will try to take an appointment to
send me the
answer my
picture.
question.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So it went off again. The Wi-Fi. I don't know why. Who's next? Huh? Jeta Shankar. Yes, sir. Why the Wi-Fi went off? Yes,
नमस्कार
Jeta
सर।
Shankar. Yes. Namaskar.
एक्चुअली मैं कुछ सेशन से ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाया था
जी।
सर। मेरा सर क्वेश्चन ये है, बहुत दिन से ये है, जब से मैंने अपना जॉब वगैरह कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड में स्टार्ट किया था कि क्योंकि मैं इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड से आया, फिर मैं आईटी सेक्टर में चला गया। उसके बाद ये मेरे दिमाग में क्वेश्चन आने लगा। उसके बाद मैंने बहुत सारे स्पिरिचुअल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ज्वाइन किया कि हमारी एक्चुअल पोटेंशियल क्या है। जैसे हर व्यक्ति का कोई ना कोई एक्चुअल पोटेंशियल होता है। जैसे सचिन तेंदुलकर क्रिकेट के द्वारा वो अपनी जो सेल्फ एक्चुअलाइजेशन होता है ना, उसको अचीव कर रहा है। जैसे शाहरुख खान एक्टिंग के थ्रू। ऐसे हम अपना जो पोटेंशियल है उसको कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करें कि गॉड हैज मेड अस फॉर दिस पर्पज। क्योंकि हमें
एक
लगता है
आदमी
कि जो काम अभी हम कर रहे हैं वहां पर हम ब्लॉक हैं। हम अपनी अपनी आत्मा की जो ऊर्जा है उसका ऑप्टिमम यूटिलाइजेशन नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। इसको कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करें?
एक राजा था। मैंने
हाँ।
आपने शायद ये स्टोरी नहीं सुना। एक राजा था, उसका एक आइलैंड था।
हम्म।
उसने और एक आइलैंड को कॉन्कर किया।
जी।
वो आइलैंड को कॉन्कर करने में वो आइलैंड को लगता था 20 मिनट बोट में जाने के लिए, 20 मिनट दूर था।
जी।
तो उसका एक बहुत इंटेलिजेंट इंजीनियर था। जैसे आप बोल रहे हैं ना, सचिन तेंदुलकर कोई इंजीनियर है, कोई कोई अलग अलग कोई स्किल होता है। तो इंजीनियर ने एक आइलैंड से लेके दूसरा आइलैंड का एक उन्होंने टनल बनाया।
जी।
तो राजा ने ज्ञानी को बुलाया, ज्ञानी हम इस इंजीनियर को क्या प्राइस दे, तो कल मुझे बताओ, हम इसको बड़ा प्राइस देना चाहते हैं। तो नेक्स्ट डे ज्ञानी गुम है, हॉल में नहीं है। परसों फिर ज्ञानी आता है, राजा पूछता है मैंने इनको प्राइस देने को बोला, आप कल क्यों नहीं आए, इनको प्राइस देना है, क्या प्राइस देना है। ज्ञानी बोला कल बताता हूं। नेक्स्ट डे वो राजा को बोलता है, राजा कान में बोलता है मैं नहीं बता सकता हूं आपको। राजा बोलता है क्यों नहीं बता सकता है, इनाम देना है। राजा को बोलता है मुझे प्रभु ने बताया, प्रभु ने बताया कि खुले दरबार में उसको एक विप क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में, उसको लकड़ी से 100 बार मारो। तो राजा बोलता है पागल है तुम। राजा बोलता है तुम ज्ञानी है या पागल है। इन्होंने टनल बनाया मतलब शिप में, बोट में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, दिन रात आदमी एक दूसरे आइलैंड को जा सकते हैं। ज्ञानी ने राजा को बोला राजा प्रभु ने मुझे बताया, मैंने इस आदमी को इतना बुद्धि दिया है टनल नहीं बनाने के लिए, मैंने उनको बुद्धि दिया है प्रभु को पाने के लिए। तो मतलब समझे आप,
जी,
हमारा स्किल सिर्फ एक है। क्या है वो स्किल?
कि प्रभु को तरफ हमें आगे
प्रभु को पाना है।
जी,
और कुछ पाया, क्रिकेटर बना, नोबेल प्राइज मिला, पद्मश्री अवार्ड मिला, क्या मिला, क्या मिला? अगर
एक्चुअली
प्रभु को नहीं पाया तो क्या मिला?
मेरे मेरे अंदर भी ये ऐसे ही जिज्ञासा होती थी कि मैं अपने आप को समझना चाह रहा था और खुद से प्रेम करना चाहता था। एक्चुअली अब हुआ कि उसके लिए मैंने बहुत सारी, मैं आपको किताबें दिखाया था एक बार, बहुत सारी किताबें पढ़ा, स्पिरिचुअल बुक, मैनेजमेंट बुक, और बहुत सो कॉल्ड सारी चीजें मैंने पढ़ी। तो उसके बाद मेरे, क्योंकि मैं खुद को एक्सप्लोर कर रहा था, खुद को समझ रहा था, और मेरा पैसे, मेरे पास H1 भी था, यूएस वगैरह भी जा सकता था। मेरा मेरा रुझान मनी की तरफ, मुझे मनी अट्रैक्ट नहीं कर रही थी। नॉलेज बहुत अट्रैक्ट करता था, क्यूरियोसिटी बहुत अट्रैक्ट करती थी। तो लेकिन घर, जो हमारी फैमिली है, मेरी सराउंडिंग है, मेरे फादर हैं या जो हैं, वो, उनका सर्कमस्टेंसेस क्या था कि नहीं आप ये चीजें अचीव करो, देन विल गिव यू वैलिडेशन ऑफ सक्सेसफुल पर्सन, लाइक दैट। आप समझ रहे हैं सर? तो
पूरी दुनिया तो यही कहती है, पूरी 99% तो दुनिया तो यही कहती है।
हम्म,
तो लगता है कि 1% रॉन्ग है,
जी,
लेकिन 99% रॉन्ग है,
जी,
1% राइट है।
क्योंकि अंदर से तो यही चीज मुझे लगता है, अंदर से मेरे अंदर कोई लालच ये सब नहीं है, बट हमारी जो सराउंडिंग है, जिन्होंने मुझे पाला पोसा, वो हमेशा हमारे पास जो मटेरियल एसोसिएशन है उससे हमें रिकग्नाइज करना चाहते हैं, तो अंदर से
देखिए,
संतुष्टि नहीं। हम्म,
अंडरस्टैंड जटाशंकर,
हम्म,
अगर ना हम अंबानी अदानी भी बने ना,
हम्म,
इट इज नो यूज।
जी,
अगर हम डोनाल्ड ट्रंप बने, हम इलॉन मस्क बने ना, इट इज नो यूज।
जी,
सब मरेंगे, सब मर जाएंगे, मरेंगे
जी,
और लौटेंगे।
जी,
वी हैव टू रियलाइज द ट्रुथ।
जी।
हमें हमें सच का एहसास करना है, और सच का एहसास करना, दिस इज द चैलेंज। ठीक है। वी
अच्छा, एक चीज और पूछना था, जैसे उस सच की तरफ आगे बढ़ने के लिए हमें कोई सेट ऑफ एक्टिविटी, जैसे कुछ रिचुअल फॉलो करना है, कि हमारे अंदर जो क्वेश्चन आता है उस क्वेश्चन का आंसर ढूंढना है, जैसे कहते
हमें
हैं।
हमें दो क्वेश्चन का आंसर ढूंढना है।
हम्म,
मैं कौन हूं,
जी।
और मैं यहाँ पे क्यों आया हूं।
इसी 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 प्रश्न में हमने बहुत सारे, जैसे मैंने विपश्यना वगैरह, मेडिटेशन वगैरह करने भी गया था 10 दिन। तो वहां पर कहते हैं कि ब्रेथ को ऑब्जर्व करो, ताकि आप माइंड नहीं हो, आप बॉडी नहीं हो, मतलब इस तरीके से, ताकि
हाँ,
आप अपने
उस,
रियल जो स्वरूप है उसको समझ सको।
उसके बाद क्या, उसके बाद एहसास होना है ना,
जी,
वो
जी,
जागृत होना है। अगर हर लोग हर आदमी जो विपासना करता है, अगर वो जागृत होता है, तो हम सबको विपासना करना चाहिए।
जी, जी,
विपासना एक स्टेप है, उसमें
जी,
जागृति नहीं होती है, उसमें एक मतलब आगे बढ़ते हैं। अगर उस विपासना के बाद आदमी जिज्ञासा करता है, मुमुक्षु बनता है, आगे बढ़ता है, फिर वो एहसास होता है। ये एहसास होना हर एक की बस की बात नहीं है।
जी।
प्रभु की कृपा चाहिए, गुरु की गाइडेंस चाहिए, हमारी खुद की जिज्ञासा चाहिए। इट्स अ कॉम्बिनेशन एफर्ट।
एक एक प्रश्न और है, मेरे दिमाग में ऐसा रहता है कि इस पाथ में बढ़ने के लिए, अगर हमारे दिमाग में कोई डिजायर है, कोई वर्डली डिजायर भी है, तो शायद अगर उसको पूरा कर लेने से इस बात में और आगे बढ़ेंगे कि हम उसको सप्रेस करना चाहिए, मतलब क्या करना चाहिए इसको, जैसे कोई कोई इस तरह से।
अगर हम किसी वर्ल्डली डिजायर के पीछे भागेंगे,
हम्म
हमारी जिंदगी गई।
हम्म
डिजायर विल नॉट क्वेंच योर थर्स्ट, इट विल ओनली मेक यू बस्ट।
जी
एक एक डिजायर के बाद दूसरी डिजायर के बाद दूसरी डिजायर के बाद हमें मालूम ही नहीं होगा, मर जाएंगे,
जी
फिर लौटेंगे। जैसे हम आए हैं, इस बार हम क्यों आए, आप और मैं क्यों आए हैं? बिकॉज अगली बार हमने चांस मिस कर दिया।
जी।
इस बार अगर चांस मिस करेंगे, फिर आएंगे, फिर मरेंगे, फिर जिएंगे, फिर मरेंगे, फिर जिएंगे।
अच्छा, एक एक ये क्या साइन होता है कि इस व्यक्ति का ये लास्ट है, मतलब ये जीवन में मुक्त व्यक्ति है, ये इसका लास्ट जन्म है? क्योंकि जैसे कहा
कोई
जाता है कि
कोई साइन नहीं। और आपके क्वेश्चंस अभी खत्म करने पड़ेंगे बिकॉज टाइम खत्म हो गया। बट
ठीक है।
टुमारो मॉर्निंग 8 o'clock, टुमारो इवनिंग 8 o'clock यू कैन आस्क अगेन। लेकिन देयर इज नो साइन ऑफ एन एनलाइटेंड पर्सन। खुद का जागृत होना, आदमी मुक्त हो जाता है, आदमी फ्री हो जाता है।
ठीक
जो भी ज्ञानी है वो तुरंत समझता है कि ये आदमी मुक्त है। एक नजर से मालूम पड़ सकता है, एक नजर से। Okay, we have to close. We have 3 minutes to go for meditation and questions. Quickly, will Atmatai Premchand, quickly, and then meditation for 1 minute. Will.
हाँ,
Premchand ji.
शिवोहम गुरुदेव।
शिवो, बोलिए जी।
मेरा क्वेश्चन उससे कनेक्टेड था, आत्मा और भगवान से। एक एक मन सैकड़ों जन्म के बाद और हजारों साल की तपस्या के बाद इस काबिल होता है कि वो अपनी इच्छा से जन्म ले सके, चाहे वो सत्यनारायण हो, चाहे राम हो या कृष्ण हो, या प्रेजेंट बुद्ध हो, महावीर हो, साईं झूलेलाल हो, नानक हो प्रेजेंट केस में। तो ये सिर्फ हमारे भारत में क्यों पैदा होते हैं?
किसने बोला सिर्फ भारत में पैदा होते हैं?
हाँ, ये ओल्ड वर्ल्ड में तो ईसा मसीह के बाद कोई पैदा नहीं
आपको
हुआ।
आपको क्या पता है कि जापानीज में कौन एनलाइटेंड है और चाइना में कौन एनलाइटेंड है? आपको पता है?
कभी पेपर में नहीं आया।
पेपर की बात
तो
भूल जाइए।
तो आदमी जन्म तो माँ के गर्भ से लेता है, चाहे कृष्ण हो, चाहे राम हो, चाहे नानक हो,
दुनिया
बुद्ध हो,
दुनिया
महावीर हो।
दुनिया की ये गलत बात है कि सिर्फ इंडिया में लोग एनलाइटेंड है। गलत बात है, पूरे दुनिया में है।
पूरी दुनिया में, मगर जन्म तो सब माँ के गर्भ से लेते हैं, इसलिए वो
झाड़ पे
मरेंगे भी
नहीं,
सही।
झाड़ से नहीं आएंगे।
हाँ,
झाड़ से नहीं आएंगे।
वो माँ के गर्भ से पैदा होते हैं, चाहे कौशल्या हो, चाहे देवकी हो, या जो भी हो।
क्या
तो काफी बरस लग जाते हैं, यही फर्क है आत्मा और भगवान में।
देखिए, वी कैन टॉक टुमारो, भी टाइम तो हो गया। लेकिन हम अपना जन्म चुनते नहीं, कर्मों के हिसाब से जन्म होता है। बट नाउ वी हैव टू क्लोज, प्रेमचंद जी। वी हैव क्विकली, आत्मात्रय, यू हैव टू मेक क्विक कमेंट, एंड वी हैव टू डू द मेडिटेशन। थैंक यू। Will quick comment and then Atmatraya.
No, I have a very long issue. I think I missed yesterday's session, which was unfortunate, but I'm very interested in the subject of dark versus light. It seems to me the preliminary, the very basic warfare going on in this world is light versus dark, and it's a very
So
frightening.
will you remember your question and do it tomorrow, since we are running out of time?
I guess so, but tomorrow you have a subject, I guess, is that right?
No, tomorrow 8 o'clock. There may be any subject, but we don't have to go by the subject. You can ask any question. So tomorrow, please, I will give you priority tomorrow when you start the call. Atmatraya, thank you. Atmatraya.
Tomorrow.
You want to ask tomorrow?
Yeah.
So what is
Or
the
other
problem?
a simple question was, human can become rascal or god. It depends what he chooses.
Human cannot become
Become.
rascal or God.
Okay.
Human is already God.
Yes. I knows it.
He can become rascal if he wants, but
Okay.
human does not have to choose to be God. You are already God. You don't need to
Yes.
choose to be God.
Hi. Yes. Vedanta. Yes.
Okay. Tomorrow, my dear friends, every day we take time to start asking questions. We wait for the heat to come on, and then at 9 o'clock, at 8:55, we are unable to spend 2 minutes in meditation because there are 10 people wanting to ask questions every day in the night at closing time. This call is a blessing from SIP. This call is unique. This call is nowhere. If I want to get onto a call like this in the world, if I want to join, there is no call. If I want to speak to enlightened people in the world, I cannot speak. That is why this call is special. This call is unique. This call is a blessing. There are so many enlightened people in this world. Why not such a call? Why can't they allow people to come and ask questions? This is not for us to answer. It is for us to appreciate that we are part of a call where so many awakened people ask questions, discuss, and we get SIP to speak to us. By now, we realize that this call has SIP speaking. It is not we human beings who are talking. We know we are nothing. SIP is everything. And SIP is asking questions, and SIP is giving answers, and SIP is doing everything. And we are in consciousness for this 1 hour, trying to become that Atma, that soul which we truly are. Like Atmatraya said, it's a choice for us to become a rascal or to become God. No, we have chosen to be rascal. That's why we are wandering. We have opened the door to the mind. That's why it is making us blind. We believe the ego that says I. Because of the lie, we cry. We look up at the sky, we ask why. We are running to find our skill. And because we are trying to find our skill, we become ill. Our skill is to be still. Our skill is to be still. Then we will discover the truth. Who am I? Let us make use of this call 8 to 9 every evening as a prasadam from SIP, who takes us from darkness to light. With folded hands, I bow down to you.